Hey guys, this is Troop Plusnar, and today I'm going through the beginning of my Adventure Time game. So, in this episode, I did a lot of Blender work. I also started in Unity, which was a big step for me because I haven't really done too much in it coding-wise. I've done a lot of 3D files and environment work, but coding was new to me, so that was a fun little journey. So here I'm just starting to remodel the fin model. If you guys look at my other videos, or if you've seen those other videos, I have done one already. I just feel like with my skills now, I could make it better. So that's what I did, and I also did it in mind of rigging it later. So not much has changed. I just kind of made it look a little bit more visually pleasing. I think I finished it off camera actually, so you'll see a bit later in the video what he looks like. But yeah, I got him all colored and all rigged up there, so that's good. He'll be the main character. I was also thinking of adding Fiona as an option, but we'll explore that down the road. Right now I just want kind of like some base options and just to have it running. So now we're in Unity, and it took me a little bit to do this because I accidentally made a 2D version. It was like a, what do you call it? A 2D template. So I had to go back and make a 3D one and then mess around with the 3D one a bit. So, and I have no shame around it. I followed a few tutorials, and the person had the code in the description. So I don't think it was that one I followed. I think it was a different one, but anyway, they had the code in the description, but I decided to type it out myself so that way I can kind of like learn it a bit better and fully understand what I'm doing, you know? It was also pretty fun. I gotta admit, I'm not usually on the logic side of things, so I have taken a few computer courses in school and stuff, and so I know generally kind of how programming works, so it's kind of neat to see it from a different side. So this was the one I was using actually, and this was the little bit of code I used. So in a nutshell, I kind of just had the third person camera working because I figured that'd be the first step, right? I can work on environment and stuff later. But yeah, as you can see here, you can kind of look around in it, and there's a lot of different settings you can adjust on the side. So this is no way what it's gonna be like. I just thought it was kind of neat to show this off. But yeah, so that's kind of where we left with the Unity. Now, another thing I wanted to mention, there's like a few things I didn't realize I had to do, like having a thing to lock the mouse into the window. I didn't realize that had to be a program, like a part of the code. So I ended up dedicating probably like half hour to an hour to do that. So as you can see in this video, now I can do that. I click and my mouse disappears, and then I unclick and it reappears. Or I click escape, I think the key is. I don't know, it was like, I kind of just assumed that was built in, but it wasn't. So that was my little bit of code. I followed a few tutorials on how to do it, but I was happy with it. So this is my fin. This was one of the latest models. He doesn't have his backpack yet, but he's looking pretty good and he's rigged. So the next step is just to animate it. But yeah, that'll be it for this update. Let me know what you think. If you want longer videos, then let me know. I just figured I'd give you a little update of what I was doing. All right, bye bye.